So,
I'm Wendy Saul. I had an endowed chair in education and international studies at the University of Missouri, St. Louis. And Angela was one of my students who became a colleague and then really a friend.
Love it. Well, let's start with some basics because you had a book come out on generalist literacies. And I would love to start with the idea of how you two think about being a generalist in education and why does it matter?
I've been in education for a very long time, and in some ways, I think it makes my advice a little out of context, but I do want to give you the history of this one. Um, I've been I was an English major. I knew more about English courses than anybody going. And then I ended up marrying a scientist. And I realized the pleasure of being able to use what I knew to understand what he knows and does. And actually ended up building a career on what I would say is not knowing and my own curiosity. And most people don't think about what they don't know as an asset, but I have come to think of that as my greatest asset. I started by trying to understand what curriculum didn't have in it that I really wanted. And the three things I came up with were authenticity. I wanted kids to be doing things that are done in the world. It's a very Dewey-ish notion. And then autonomy. I wanted them to feel a sense of agency. They weren't just there to eat what the teacher provided, but rather I wanted to see them as active in their curiosity. And then the third one was community. I think it's really important that education attend to a wider world and how kids can contribute to that world and benefit from that world.